on a webcam soon.
We got a minute.
I'm just gonna start streaming. You'll never know. Yeah.
Oh my god, Jamie's not here. What are we gonna do?
I know, Jesus.
She's the glue that kept this podcast together.
Jamie! We miss you! We had to get Knocker to fill in for you.
Sorry, everybody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, week 3 of the 3 Up, 3 Down podcast, version 2.213, something like that.
This is Jeremy Smithy. I'm Josh Carr. This is Alex Knocker. Alex is filling in for Jamie this week in case you didn't hear that part of it. She had to study for exams this week. Probably something I should be doing as well. But I'm a piece of shit. So, anyways, welcome. Thank you for joining us this week. Knock, what are you doing here today?
I'm just hanging out with my friends, drinking some delicious beers.
The first time you've called me that.
Yes.
What?
You're right now, write that in my diary. Dear diary, not just I was a friend.
Yes. I hung out with Forcing Third Base this weekend. I got some sweet F&B swag from them. Outstanding. I got a hat, but I wasn't able to go home beforehand and grab that. So I'm rocking the F&B Life koozie tonight. Thanks, guys, for letting me hang out this weekend. And kind of like any other show, if you guys got some team swag, feel free to give it to us. We'd love to set it on the table and promote your guys' brands. And
I mean, I won't refuse free stuff. I'm completely down with free stuff.
I will. Don't give me stuff. I expect you to pay me for it.
It would be a sponsorship. I'll take that.
Knock made us delicious dinner. We had a little family sit-down dinner tonight.
Oh.
He made us some delicious sausage, veggies.
Yeah, he did.
Some Texas toast. It was delicious, to say the least.
Ladies, the man can cook. That's
He
all I'm
can.
going to say.
Just lock him down now while you can, because
Kickball connecting people.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
I'm just going to let you run.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit back. Go ahead, Josh. Yeah, what are you going to talk about? Go ahead.
Appreciate it. I don't even know if we're live right now, to be completely honest. We could just be talking to ourselves.
I mean, it's 8:01. We should be a few seconds into it at least.
I would think so. I'm going to check on my phone real quick because you don't have your laptop open like you normally do. So I can't really tell if our podcast is up and running or not. So we're going to find out here shortly. We may just be talking to ourselves.
Yeah. I hope we get a redo.
Why? I thought that was good for Off the Cuff.
No, we probably won't get a redo, but no, we're on. We're good. We're safe. No technical difficulties this week starting out, that's good.
Megan, the internet is on point this week.
Yeah, we're connected to actual cable this week. That's why we're sitting in the living room, not in the other room where we're normally at. But yeah, so we're excited to have you guys here. We got some week 2 recap, some week 3 preview. We're gonna do a little who's who looks like who in kickball. Then we're of course going to settle last week's bet, and then the last bit, whatever's left over, we're just gonna wing it because none of us really had time this week to plan for anything. So, anyway, so we're gonna let Megan. We're trying to run a new program this week, trying to run a new setup. So we're gonna let her get a little bit situated first, and she's gonna give me the thumbs up when she's ready to do her thing. She looks very confused right now.
Dude, so what was it? Week 2, we had a couple of tough games last week. Actually, Curtis, who did the spread last week? My God, dude. I think there was maybe one game that you were off. Every other single game was literally spot on. Like, I want to say damn near every game was at least a run or 2 off of the spread that he had. Like, I think there was, the decomb, or not the decomb game, the Smoking Buns game where it was 5-2. That was the only one he had it at 1 run.
Damn you, Curtis. Damn you.
Somebody's good at doing the lines. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, did anybody here see anything that was actually, remotely off the cuff or random that, we were going to predict? Anything?
I just want to say that I picked all the games right again, so I just like to throw that. I think I missed 3 this week, so all right.
Okay.
Megan's giving us the thumbs up. Looks like she's ready to go, in which I don't even know which one we had queued up first. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hot dogs and tacos.
Versus chaotic kills.
Versus
Cool.
the chaotic.
I was at this game. I'll run this one.
Go for it.
We'll do a little intro. Completely down with that. I think we were in the field first. I think we were second and third. Teddy pops up to, I want to say that was, oh god, I don't even know my own teammates.
You said you were at this game.
Yeah, I was stuck in the game. It was a sack fly. It was a sack fly to score the first one. Dewey comes up after I walk. CJ, yeah, something like that. Kerner's not always accurate. We'll give him that. We love you to death. You do it online. That's fine. 2 runs. We go 2 runs early. We did not give up. Came right off the jump. Force played home. Got that knocked out. Watch my ankles. Next play up, Leon X has a catch. Decides not to go home. Get to play the third. Elizabeth Snyder. Always on point, hasn't dropped the thing yet. Next play is the ball up first. I ended up catching it and doing my best Curtis Favon impression. Dude, got him out. Mike Ogden, you saved my ass. Thank you, sir. Mike Sproul kicks one to CJ. CJ does his best Odell Beckham impression. Catches it with one hand and tries to gun out Mike Turner first. Doesn't happen. 1 out. Chris Beaton comes up with the kick. Adam kick away. Goes to left center. They're short left field. I guess wanted to make the play. Hit his teammates so hard that the camera itself broke. Mike Kern and I were both running because it was 2 outs. I don't know why I said 1. It was 2 outs. And me and him both scored from in the field, obviously, to bring us up 3-2. So 5th inning, Chris Beaton pitches. Leon makes the final play, throws the ball at him, gets the last out. Ball game. That's how it ends. Hot dog and tacos in an upset. I was the only one who picked them. 3-2. Chris Peden 1 for 2 with 2 RKIs, and myself 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored.
Let's see what we got now. We got little fireballs and foul balls. I don't think I have a rundown for this one of the video that was cut for it, which is okay. We'll do our best to wing it here. That's the theme of this week. Is we're just gonna wing it. So.
Got the rings on.
It looks like we got a little kick here to second base. Second baseman catches it, runs, scores, gets the ball back to the pitcher.
Yeah, it was Mike Brady's right there. I don't know who scored for them.
We're just gonna wing it.
Some guy from some team ran here and did this.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this week, guys, for the rundowns. It's exam week, so I didn't have a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, Juan Cruz scored that one. I'm sorry.
Juan Cruz scored on that. It looks like foul balls are in the field here. Here's the pitch. Here's the kick.
Chris Cook with a
boot to left field. He got all of that one.
He ended up putting that into the he ended up putting that one into the WAKA Plan B game, and that game got stopped. But yeah, 2-run triple put them up. I think 3-1, maybe even more. I think this is actually the last out of the game. It was a kick to their second baseman, make a catch. That's it. You guys played so good, and plays were so, I don't want to say normal, they were just routine plays that nothing really got showed. So.
Alright, what do we got next here?
Alright, this is the PBJT against Balls and Dolls, and the first play we're going to see here, right after this sweet intro by both squads, is going to be the Balls and Dolls sack fly on this first one, scoring Dom Glory. Bit of pitcher action there early, but here's the first kick by Adam Gold. Dropping in the field, bringing Glory from the next one we're actually going to see coming up here is going to be a double play by the Balls and Dolls defense here. So we got the nice catch by the Charger. He throws it back to first.
And gets my brother out at first, that piece of shit. What are you doing leading off on first, Jay? God.
Yeah, one hops in there. On this next play, you're going to see Balls and Dolls getting caught going first to third. You can see a little bit of hesitation there by the runner. Kind of leaves them, definitely out of place.
Don't ask for a call. There was nothing to ask for.
You're going to see a drop pop-up to first, which is actually going to allow Scotty Harrell to score from second base. So you can see aggressive base running there, decent relays by the team, but a little bit caught off guard by the aggressiveness of Scotty Harrell. You're going to see a female from PBJT. I don't know who she is exactly, but she executes a perfect suicide squeeze here, getting the players in with 2 outs. Here we got Christina Overshaw with a sack fly. She's going to bring a runner and...
Wait a minute, that wasn't Christina Overshaw.
Is it not?
No, DJ's in the field now. I'm not sure who that was.
Alright, well, next time I read the German.
Here's Christina.
Okay, sorry.
There's Christina with the sack fly.
Christina with the sack fly here, so jumped ahead too far. I'm reading too fast. I'm not a fast reader. And, last thing that we're actually going to see here is going to be PBJT kicking a line drive, which is going to bring a last score into the game, which is going to bring the score up to 4-2. This is actually how this game finishes right here.
Even though they didn't cover. Thanks.
I think
No work balls and dolls, way to get that spread for me. 1-4.
I just video my cell phone with, just to show you guys that you can do it this way as well. No real, I just a few videos here. I'm not even really sure of the situations. There's a few good plays. Kind of see forcing third bases, how new they are to the game, a few of the situations that come up.
What I'm really impressed with is this umpire's beard and his headband. It is totally on point, so these calls couldn't have been that bad.
The Charger coming across there with a great catch. And let's see, that's not the play. There's one where they have runners on first and second, and the girl lays down a great bunt down third base. But unfortunately, bases are loaded there. Actually, it gets the out at home. Just one of those things where you got to be kicking away there. Runners on first and second, bunt to the catcher, get out and get the lead runner out instead of bunting up one there, moving the runners over and kicking away. Same thing here, kick to third base, and there we go, got the out again. Now, I believe maybe this isn't the play. This was an overthrow. You can see the catcher throw his hands up. He's looking for him to stop the play, but unfortunately the right fielder goes out and makes a throw back in instead of throwing their hands up. So the runner there gets the triple. I don't think he ends up scoring though, because I don't remember him scoring there, to be honest. And here's a great catcher. One-handed grab. Will Minton, either one from him. And then this right here game. Snipe City!
I feel like it was already falling before he
Yeah, alright, you're gonna cut back to us now. It's gonna go back, it's gonna loop back around here.
We're gonna slow mo the first couple. Just hey, the theme of the 3 of them.
Yeah, we're just winging it right now.
So while we're waiting, Jeremy, what is exactly who came up with your team's game champ?
I was just watching 300 and I noticed like how dope the when they called for the man, everybody's like it's like let me go ahead and get everyone involved in it. So let me introduce the guys, hot dogs, all the guys yell, tacos, all the girls yell. Just kind of make everyone feel involved instead of just everyone screaming. Now you got the girls screaming, the guys screaming. It's basically, I don't know, it paid homage to the actual team itself, boys and girls. I don't know. It was simple, and the special sauce at the end, it was funny. So completely random.
So other than the games that we did highlights on, we also had a DCOM cardiac arrest game at 6:30 that DCOM won 3-1. I didn't get a chance to watch. I don't ever get really a chance to watch 6:30 games, so I didn't see much of this game. I'm not sure if any of y'all saw any of it.
I was reffing at 7:30, so I didn't see anything.
So I'm filling in for Jamie Lacrosse. I was told to mention that there was one play where Jimmy Wilcox was playing first base and a line drive was hit, and he made a superhero jump to make the catch, which was spectacular looking, but she said if he doesn't make that jump, she's still there to make the catch. She says, hashtag let the girls play, and stop stealing her shit, Jimmy.
Let the girls play. That's a segment that we're actually planning on bringing up in future shows. Basically, it was exactly what Doctor just did. He would put on the girls' pants there and, filled in for Jamie. But where she's we'll have highlights of plays. Guys stole the ball from a girl, clearly, and let the girls play. We all pay our $72 for our T-shirt to be on the field. Let the girls play. So we also had Alcoholics and Bad News Beers, which, hello, Alcoholics on a 2-game win streak, going into the season strong. They have 200% more wins than they had last season. Which
you did call this game. I like that. Damn. I really, they surprised. From what I was told, they actually came out and brought it. Like they weren't just BSing and doing like they.
I'm telling you, they cut 7 people from their team, and they brought on like 7 new or 5. She cut 7. I talked to their captain this week at the bar. She said that they cut 7 people and they added 5, not 7 more. So they added 5, like
trimmed down.
Yeah.
Real slim.
Addition by subtraction, basically.
And that's pretty much it, man. So they're going to be tough. I'm telling you, they're much better, much better than they were last season.
And from what I saw on the WAKA Peninsula page, my God, I mean, they have like, was it three? What's the what I'm looking for here? People, like when you show your team off, not a logo, but like God, you know what I'm talking about?
No, we don't know.
Like you have a little doll, like what is it?
Mascot?
Yeah, they have a mascot.
That's what the word.
I was trying to put together a mascot. Fuck, winging it, whatever.
They have 3 mascots?
Yeah. Oh no, they have a lady that's literally, I think from the pictures they showed, she was like in her late to early 60s, just rocking the.
You better hope she was that age. You better really hope she was. Because
so we made it 3 episodes. We're good. Yeah.
If you go that far and you're that off, then you're like the biggest asshole on the planet.
She was older than me, so that's a win for me.
Years, she's actually like 40 or like late 30s.
So I take it all back. She was older than me. So I mean, they had a lady rocking the barbell and a couple different pictures saying that was their mascot. God, I'm horrible with words. So, what do you want from me?
God, I hope she was 60 so bad. Because you're going to get punched in the face this week as soon as you set foot on the field.
Speaking of laughing, Paula, come say hi to everyone. Come join the podcast.
We have Paula here. She's in our she's part of the peanut gallery this week.
Yes, we do have a peanut gallery. Paula, what are you known for? The guns.
My guns and my selfie stick.
Yeah.
She does. She does get the selfie stick. If you don't get a selfie with Paula throughout the night, then you're not part of the in crowd.
You're gonna get the gun.
Now you know what she looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Go find her. She has a selfie stick. She'll take pictures of you. Oh, I love this show. This is awesome.
So let's see. We had one other game. Oh, Rumspringer versus Five Toe Death Kick, 16-0. That first inning, I umpired this game. It was 11-0 in the first inning. Really didn't get much better from there.
What you're saying is they jumped out to a big lead off the jump. What you're saying?
Yes.
Did they go through their order in the first
Yes. And then they started kicking with their opposite feet in the second inning, I think it was. Second or third inning. And then it got to the point where, Brad had the decision to call the game or keep it going. We were way ahead of time, and, again, everybody paid their money to play, so he chose to keep going. They went out there and had fun. Everybody was laughing, joking around. Nobody was really upset. No real arguments in the game. Everybody went out there and had a blast. So it was good to see a Wacom team play a Tortellini team. Got it this week. Finger guns.
Good job.
And go out there and have fun and be competitive and still have fun at the same time. So 16-0. That's a tough loss, but if you can have fun with it.
As long as you took something from it, like you realized, okay, look, we need to do this in this situation. Hey, like, to be honest, in blowouts, I take time to scout as a coach. Like, our first couple seasons, when we used to get blown out, I'm like, okay, so-and-so does this. He's good at this. And, like, as a coach, and Nocta, you can agree with this, when you watch teams that you already know what's going on, the game's already in hand. When you scout another team, you can see what other people do. I know you've seen it a couple times. There has to be a few.
Definitely. I mean, the sport that we play is a child's game, so anytime that you play, you want to have fun. And I'm always a big proponent of, just keep playing, whether I'm on which side. I would, even if I'm losing 16-0, I came to play. I'm not trying to turn in early.
Yeah, and like Brent just posted on the page, he just said that even if the game gets out of control at 16-0, third inning rolls around, you can call the game and still keep playing after that. So stop keeping score. If you want to, even if you get 3 outs then, but you guys want to go for the next 2 or 3 people in your lineup, you can say, hey, you guys mind if our next 3 people go ahead and kick real quick just so we can get them through the lineup.
Especially if you're under time.
Yeah, especially, your refs at, it's like 9 o'clock at night. and it's 16-0, and like the refs really want to go to the bar or something. Like they're just really looking forward to drinking.
Sounds like a personal experience.
What? No.
You did say you were ref in that game, right?
I did. I don't think I mentioned
Did we
that.
play the highlights for that? I don't feel like we did.
Oh, we didn't play the highlights for JFK and Smoking Buns.
We did miss that one.
I'll go ahead and blame that one on our technician who decided to skip it. She decided that JFK Smoking Buns was not a very good game.
Megan on the boards.
So if Megan wants to go ahead and cue that one up and take away all of our... For some reason, when we have the ticker running and everything, it slows down our video. So she's got to cue that up to take that all away.
Did we miss a game? Pitches, Chelsea,
No.
Cardiac.
Yeah, that's the only one we missed. We didn't play the highlights from that one.
Damn.
I know.
So, Doctor, who do you guys play on Friday?
We play two teams. We have a doubleheader this week. I will be absent because my grandparents are coming into town. But
Unacceptable.
Yeah. Family before kickball sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's kickball before family.
That's some spit on words. I like that.
But we have Goat Squad at 6:30, and at 7:30 we play somebody else. I don't know who it is off the top of my head.
All right, so she's got the video queued up, hopefully correctly. We'll see. This is her first time, like I said, first time doing this new program, so bear with us. So.
Well, the base itself is nice, so make it in a little bit. So you have some. Well, the base itself is nice, so make it in a little bit.
Scorecard. So.
Well, 5, 6, 6, 8 doesn't matter in the scheme of things. JFK won. Everybody, I think, didn't we all pick Smoking?
I think I picked JFK, but I think that was one of the few that I actually got correct. I love the points.
You got the upset games. There we go.
But I'm not sure. Anyways, I know that I didn't win many.
Well, you'll have a nice little shot waiting for you in a little while to make up for that.
Can't wait.
Oh, that's coming, sir. Don't worry about that. So, I think that's all week 2 games.
Yeah, that was all. It's much easier, much smoother when we have video to go with. Even like, for the record, don't be like the idiot who recorded the forcing third base game. It was me. And record with your phone vertically. Always record horizontally. Don't be a dumbass.
Don't pull a Josh.
Yeah, don't be a Josh Carr. What a dumbass.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, so the more video we have, it's much easier to explain plays so you guys can see them. We got that cool music in the background that, from some feedback that I've already gotten, it's a little too loud. We'll work on that so you guys can actually hear what's going on and hear names coming through next week.
Trial by fire. We're learning.
Like I said,
I disagree. I like the music better. Some of our voices are not that great.
Yeah. Yeah, the music is a lot better.
So yeah, NFL game intro music. I'm cool with that. But yeah, just teams, send in your stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot cooler when you can, hey, look, we're on a podcast, and you get to see the video from the game that we had that, so-and-so kicked down third, and this. Like, dude, I have coworkers at my old job and now my current job. Like, dude, kickball, what are we, 7? No, come out and watch us play. See what we do. You'll shut your mouth. And like with these highlights, I love putting them in their faces. Like, dude, yeah, y'all ain't no joke, man. Are you adding more? Oh, you're making your own.
You're talking about this shot.
Oh Lord. So I think now that we got all the week 2 games out of the way,
Yay, finals.
Josh is prepping for finals. Might as well get to the week 2
Negative,
games.
mess up your table. Get on up.
It's real wood, okay? I don't want it to set in.
So week 3 games, we'll start right off the jump. The 6:30 games, we have 5-toe depth kick, Bad News Burrs. I got you. 5-toe depth kick is the favorite.
That green light over there was going all the way to plus 20.
Was I allowed? Yeah, 5-toe depth kick is a .5 run favorite, which means they just have to win, flat out win. Nocta, we're gonna start with you and just bring it towards me. 5-toe at .5.
I'm going with 5-toe on this one. Big bounce back. Bad News Beers let me down. Actually, both teams let me down last week, if I remember correctly. But I think that 5-toe is going to bounce back strong. They just got it put on them, but I think that they're going to come out and win this one by 1 or 2 runs. Is my prediction. 6-4 sounds like a good score.
Oh, for the record, we didn't talk about Plan B versus Jungle. That's because
happened.
it was 0-0. The highlight reel that we had, for some reason, didn't want to play on here, for good reason, because there was nothing that happened. It was a great defense. Don't get me wrong. It was a great defensive game.
It was like the 6-3 NFL game of like the Browns and the Steelers. It was horrible. No one wanted to watch it. We cut it off. It was like a Bears Vikings game. There we go.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
No, it was a great game. We did have video of it. Like I said, for some reason it didn't want to play. It kept saying corrupted file when I added it on here.
Did Jeremy Edge send it to you?
I think Jeremy Edge was the one who gave it to me. He wanted to get a shout out, so there's your shout out for the week.
Yeah.
Thanks for fucking us.
Yeah, corrupt file.
Congrats on the baby, sir.
Yes,
Mad
Jeremy
props.
Edge and Ashley Edge, pregnant with a child, very scary.
Yeah, no,
For the world.
he can possibly be a bigger asshole than you.
So, but no, it really was a good defensive game. Some of the clips that we looked through, they had bases loaded a few times and got out of it. It was a good game. Sorry we couldn't play the video.
Found somebody with a better GoPro. Did Brian record that one?
I don't remember who recorded it or who edited it or what. So anyways, back to the 5-toe death kick and Bad News. I'm going to go with Bad News here. I've seen 5-toe play twice now. Not saying they're a terrible team. They're great. There's experience on their team. They have a few things to put together still. And I think Bad News will win this game outright. Ooh. I mean, it's a .5. I mean,
Hey man, you're going to win and beat those
I'm
guys.
going big here. They're going to win this one.
Bad News covers if you get a tie as well.
Yeah.
I think on that right there, dude, I was with you. We talked about this earlier. It's too close, man. Bad News. They have their veterans that know what's going on, but they have people that are just starting out. That's good. I mean, what's going to outweigh the other? Is there going to be a bunch of bunts to their charger catcher, and they're going to make all the plays, or it's going to be plays out to the outfield? So, dude, screw it. I'm going to go with Bad News Beers as well. So we're just gonna. Was it Josh?
And actually, Knocker actually took that side too.
Oh yeah, apparently.
Yeah, he did.
Apparently, I was a little mixed up.
Oh, retraction.
Do you want to retract it and keep it like
no,
that?
I'm going. I'll stay with 5-toe death kick. I'll stay with the bounce on that.
So just for the record, all right, cool.
Stay with the rest of my picks from here on out.
Yeah. On field 2, we have Plan B. Plan B for I can't talk with it.
Minion running it.
Minion of the league.
Minion on you.
Was it 6:30 field 2 Plan B versus cardiac arrest? Plan B is a .5 run favorite. That game.
Yeah, so this is me first. I'm going to go with Plan B on this one. I'll take them to cover and win this game. It's going to be tight, I know. And I'm picking cardiac to go 0-3 here, but yeah, I'm going to do it. So Plan B, I'm giving you the green light to score at least one more run than the other team.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that as well. I think Plan B, again, sticking with this, I think they've got one of the best teams this year. Them and WAKA have come out of the gate really hitting on all cylinders. Cardiac's come out a little rusty. I think they'll pick it up towards the end of the season once they really start working together really well. But I think right now, I think that Plan B wins this one outright.
I'm gonna roll with Cardiac again. I'm sorry.
I'm always gonna go get like you did this every week and then you end up losing.
No, because there's gonna be the 1 week that I get it right, and it's gonna be week 3.
I say that all the time when I'm
doing fantasy. Like,
Yeah.
so-and-so's gonna get points this week.
He's got 0 points 7 weeks in a row, but damn it, this week's gonna be the one where I get him right. He's gonna score 3 points this week.
I think Cardiac has told themselves, look, we're not going with 3. They probably practice this weekend. Probably practice today. They might practice before the game. I really think they've got enough together. They'll either just screw it. We're not going 0-3. I'm taking the points. I'm sorry. I might just take points on every single game. So if you're favored, good luck.
That's what I did last week. Don't do that.
So at 6:30, Field 3, Balls and Dolls at a 1.5 run favorite over 4-seam third base. I already know where Josh is going to go on this one.
I don't.
Nocturne, how do you feel on this game?
All right, I'm taking Balls and Dolls on this one. I really like the way that Big Will just slowly rolls that ball in there, to be kicked, and I'm still liking his team to win by 2 or plus that. So I'm going Balls and Dolls on this one.
So I practiced today with forcing third. I went out. Me and Manny Zapata went out to their practice.
Why did you not lead off this one? So I knew that. Insider information.
Well, no. So yeah, we went out. We really worked on some fundamentals with them. Just like because after watching their game this week, we saw with runners on first and second with 1 out or 0 outs, they were still bunting up or kicking up 3, getting their lead runners out. Just lists like that me and Manny really saw. So we went and worked situational awareness with them this week. And really worked on their bunting a lot. I mean, that's probably for about an hour. That's all we did was a bunt line, one right after the other. Really tweaked on a few of their guys who couldn't quite get down get the bunt motion down, so we're trying to kick away with their bunt somehow.
Yeah.
Jeremy, not you, Jeremy on their team. Yeah, he was trying to kick away every time somehow. Like he's such a big guy, like he's real stocky, and he kept trying to he barely out, and he would touch it and go to the outfield. I was like, dude, just gentle. But
yeah, it's once you learn that though, that's something that literally makes you a person that doesn't know how to play to somebody that can actually be trusted.
yeah.
So yeah.
So even though I'm in F&B life, I got a sweet hat from them for hanging out. It took me to a great cookout afterwards, drank some beer, fried some food up, grilled some food up. It was amazing. Great people all around. But I'm still going to pick against y'all this week.
Wow, he set that one up.
Show me something this week. Show me that you guys learned in practice. Show me what y'all picked up. And prove me wrong this week. Prove me wrong. That's what I really want more than anything is for you guys to prove me wrong. So sorry I set you guys up and knocked you down.
Oh my god. So basically, you guys took him out to dinner.
Wine me, dine me.
And you've never got a call back. That's just messed up. Wow.
No, I want them to prove me wrong. I mean, I think they have it in them. I really do. They're.
He's thinking about Texan.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. Convince me though. Convince me with your play this week. You can wine me and dine me, but you got to perform.
So basically, you got to stop Facebook stalking them. Don't tag them in anything else, and just let them call you. Just leave it from there. I'm not saying that by personal experience. Just saying. Again, you know what? This team's not gonna go 0-3. I'm not, dude. Don't be favored this week. That's all I'm gonna say. After what you said, you and Manny both showing them the ropes. It's gonna click. I see it coming, dude. I'm gonna give it a shot. Again, I'm gonna be on the other side of the ropes on this one, and I'm gonna go with fourth and third. I'm gonna roll with them. They're gonna come out of the box finally.
FFB.
So when I get my swag this coming up week, make sure you guys find me. I'll represent you guys next week when I get swag. So basically, I gotta get swag to show swag.
In other words, he wants a t-shirt, some sweatpants, maybe some underwear, a hat, sunglasses if you got it.
Dude, I'll rock the underwear next week. I won't even wear shorts, man.
Don't give him underwear.
Do it. Give me the ladies ones. I'll rock them too. I don't care. So yeah, we'll go on to 7:30 games. Like I slid that one in. 7:30 field 1 foul balls against my hot dogs and tacos at a 1.5 favorite. I'll start this one off. This is my team, so I'll go
Let's
ahead.
break it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go the other way all of a sudden.
I mean, it's my team, y'all.
Reverse.
You guys know how I'm gonna go with
Reverse,
this.
reverse.
I saw some things last week when I was cutting up the highlights for foul balls. I'm gonna use that tomorrow when I'm playing catcher and catcher. So yeah, I'm glad I videotaped you guys games for highlights. Thank you. I'll take care of that.
Yeah, he's straight up videoing
Yeah.
games now, and he's got like a notebook full of all like the highlights and what to expect, who kicks where.
Yeah, like Giorgio's kicks with his foot. He likes to give Aaron Small a kiss right before each play. Knock all that out. I'm gonna jump in front of him and make out. It's all good. Triple kiss, let's go!
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the
Jeremy
ball.
Smiley's gonna get punched out by George.
One of these days you're gonna get my last name right. I'm waiting for it.
No, never.
Never. Okay, so it's on
I
purpose.
continuously say it wrong.
Smiley, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I mean that's about the only thing I see. I mean, Leon will make another stellar catch, right? No play, and I'll just base to base and score 1 or 2 maybe. I don't know. It'll be a close game. All jokes aside, it'll be a close game. It may be 3-2 again. I mean, screw it. As long as we win, I'm happy. So that's all I got.
I'm going with hot dogs and tacos here this week because last week I made the mistake of picking against them, talking bad about them. And then when I got to the field and found out that they had won, their entire team turned to come up and make a point that they won. So this week I'm going to pick y'all, that way y'all will lose. And I'm going to take this as my one loss game for the week. The old kiss of death. No, I think you guys will win by probably 2 to 3 runs. Foul Balls hasn't shown me what they've got yet.
That's what she said.
Foul Balls.
He was an emotion too.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think hot dog and tacos wins by at least 2 to 3 runs this week. So I'll take them.
Yeah. Knowing all of, Jeremy knows all the secrets, the foul balls and everything, I'm expecting Amelia Harvey Cutter to come out, be super duper loud, throw hot dogs and tacos off their game. She's going to talk so much shit that they don't know what to do. They can't make the right plays. So I'm going on foul balls. I think they cover the spread. I think they tie the ball game. I think we got a 3-3 ball game, and I win, and these two fuckers lose.
Thank you.
I'll say that's completely fine. Game Field 2, JFK at the 3.5-point favorite against Peanut Butter Jelly Time.
I'll go ahead and lead off of this one since we're going to mix things up now.
I was trying to break the monotony. I'm sorry about that.
No.
Go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead, please.
No, I'm just joking. JFK in a blowout.
There you go. You heard it from him first. No, yeah, Christina, Brent, I know you guys are watching right now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think JFK puts up like 10 runs this week. I just think they're too much to handle for too many new people on a team, too much new talent, too much up and coming talent for an established team. So I'll take them with the -3.5.
I will also take JFK on this one. However, I think this game is going to be a little bit closer. I'd say 6-2 is the final on this one, JFK.
Ooh, looking at the spread. Check you out, sir. That's actually the first clean sweep. I'm down with that.
Yeah, PBJ's in the cover.
I hear you.
So Christina does not like these picks right now, and I'm quoting her. She says, "Screw you guys, you can blow me." We appreciate any and all feedback. So thank you for that.
Is this the first crossover game for this week for the Tortellini and Jungle Gym divisions?
The JFK Peanut Butter Jelly Time?
Yeah, because I think JFK is an A and PB.
Yeah, that's definitely a crossover. I don't know any other
Maybe that's the only
crossovers.
one.
I think that's the only one this week.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's the only crossover game this week. So sorry, you guys, drew the short straw.
Yep. Pay for it. Field 3. Don't come on my base against Welcome to the Jungle at a 0.5 favorite.
Can we talk about "Don't Come on My Base" for a second?
Sure.
How many people have caught on to what that name means? Is that everybody in the league?
I don't know.
Because for about a year now, it never clicked with me. And
Really?
I was, I'd say about 2 weeks ago, I was talking to Manny about it. I think we were at a pop party on Friday. Not a pop party, but we all hung out before the games. And Manny had said, "Don't come on my base," and it just like a light bulb clicked in my head, and I was sitting at the table, and I felt so embarrassed, and I felt so dumb that I didn't catch on to that for so long that I would share it with you guys. That I just had no idea what it meant until like 2 weeks ago.
So when they said decom, you just thought it was some random
Well,
name they just made up? Or?
no. I knew it stood for "Don't come on my base,"
Okay.
but I didn't get the "Don't come on my base." I wasn't trying to like make it that obvious. That's what I was shooting for there, but you forced my hand. So
May have reeled that one in.
All right, all jokes aside, Decom won't have Gene there this week. Is their big star. However, I'm still going Decom on this one. I think they cover, so I think they're going to win by 1 on this one.
I'm gonna go. I think WAKA here. I think Decom without Gene. I'm sure Decom's gonna be missing at least 1 or 2 other people as well. I don't know that for sure. That's not insider information, but I do know I'm pretty sure they're gonna be missing Gene. WAKA holds Plan B 0-0. I don't know. I think WAKA's gonna be too much to handle. I think they win by 2.
After being up and personal with WAKA last week, I mean, they showed that they can hang with the Plan B team that were pulling no punches. Like I said last week, Plan B, they weren't completely meshed. No, I was dead wrong. They're meshed. They know how to play. WAKA, I think this by 2 runs. Losing Gene. Do you even know who their backup charger is?
Yeah, Manny would probably be charging them, assuming.
So that means Jimmy's pitching.
Well, I mean, Jimmy could charge too, but
Yeah.
you got either Jimmy or Flores pitching. You got Manny charging. Their regular catcher, I'm assuming, will be there. I don't
Carl.
know. Well, and then you got Carl, and you also got Jimmy's friend, Joey. Joey starts with everything.
Joey Smith, I think, or something. I don't know, man. Gene's Gene. Don't they have Ottman?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That puts Ottman in a walk situation. I could see that being a
Just
problem.
don't finish it.
That booty though.
Yeah,
Nobody cares.
Sorry.
I see WAKA coming out and doing their thing, showing, don't come on my base, what the deal is, basically. Long story short. Like, hey, welcome to the A-League. This is what it looks like. So, I see WAKA winning by 2, maybe 3. Alright, on to the 8:30 games. Field 1, Rumspringa versus Smokin' Bunts. Smokin' Bunts is a 1.5 point favorite in this game after losing last week. See how this one goes. How do you about this one?
After watching Rumspringa, I know they were playing a Tortellini division team, but after watching them lay down bunts, kick away, they just did everything right last week, which is exactly why I'm picking against them this week. I'm going to Rumspringa, I don't think he can put up that many runs a week and come back and play just as well the next week. But we'll see.
I'll go ahead and jump on this one. I'm taking the Rumspringa on this one. I think that they're going to hang close enough, if not tie or win this ball game. So I like Rumspringa. I think they're hot. I think they're going to stay hot. Hopefully, if they drank a lot last week before the games, they do that again. And if they didn't drink that much last week, then maybe they shouldn't drink that much this week. But whatever you're doing, keep it up.
See, I'm so glad I was last on this one, because last week during their game, got insider information. Like 5 people are not going to be there this week for them. They're going to a wedding, which I called it last week. I guess I got it this week off. I'm going to go with Smokin' Bunts. Not just because 5 people are gonna be gone. I think
Smokin' Bunts or Rumspringa?
No, I'm going with Smokin' Bunts. I think they're
missing people.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, my fault. Rumspringa. Rumspringa is going to be missing 5 people this week. I don't know the exacts, but I know Ricky's going to be out of town. Jan's, I think, going to be out of town. Yeah, you lose some big players, and I'm not saying that team isn't 20-something deep.
Can we get a confirmation on who's missing this week?
No, it's too late, you guys. I've already got the name per se. I wanted to go late, last
Yeah, I
month.
think smoking buns. I just want to know for sure.
Yeah. I don't have the exacts, but I was told by at least 2 people that there were going to be a handful of people who were going to be gone this weekend, or this week, leaving, like, tomorrow. So they're not even going to be at the game. Perfect. Works for me. Yeah, I'm going to take smoking butts. After last week playing JFK, I think they're going to lock everything down and be like, all right, let's go. And I think they're going to win probably by 3 just to make sure they cover. And I'll remind them they need to cover. I don't care if they're up by 2. No, drill it. Score some runs. I need some points. So, yeah, I'm going to take smoking on this one. They're going to recover. Field 2, Chaotic Kills versus Balls. Chaotic Kills is a 0.5 favorite in this one. Knock it up.
I'm gonna take Kilfs. That's my family. That's my squad from a season or 2 ago. And
Beat you last week.
I'm thinking that they're gonna cover. I got them winning by. I'm gonna say they win by 3. Though I think Fireballs is a great team and they show a lot of promise. But I think Kilfs comes out and gets it done, take care of business. Got my boy Jose on the mound throwing heat. People like Paul and Diane getting shit done on the base pass. They're going to curse you out if you don't call them safe, so call them safe.
FYI.
Cover.
2 things here. So Lana, a girl that plays on Forcing Third, somebody from Forcing Third has finally chimed in. So over their house this weekend, we had a little Roy McElroy tournament and a Mortal Kombat tournament. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I won Roy McElroy. Thanks for inviting me over, guys. But then they kicked my ass in Mortal Kombat. She said, I don't think any of us feel bad for you getting manhandled in Mortal Kombat now. So
Fatality.
Fatality. Anyways, back to the Kills Fireballs game. I just want to make sure I mentioned that because thanks. Yeah, I think the Kills. I mean, No Shoes wouldn't talk to me after last week's game. Apparently.
It's probably a good thing.
Apparently he missed a play that probably would have saved them from losing or tying or whatever happened. Tying.
Yeah, they ended up losing. I think he ended up bobbling a bunt that I had on third, but
Yeah. So I think he's gonna have that chip on his shoulder this week. CJ's definitely gonna be playing his butt off.
I think he'll be able to kick this week too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. No offense to Nicole Dewey. Don't put a girl behind your 5-guy kicker. And if you're going to have a girl that's going to be behind it, have a girl that can kick away. I personally know, and because we're friends, Dewey bunts. So why would I pitch to CJ with 2 guys on? I don't see the point. Go to Dewey, make her make something happen.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna go with Kills this week. I think that they clean their shit up. And they put it together, and they come out and score a lot of runs. I think they win by like 4 or 5. I think they win handily.
Yeah, I think after last week, they're going to be angry. They're going to come out and play angry. Fireballs, you guys are doing great, but I think the Kills are going to bring it this week. I know I keep using so many of the same damn cliches. Don't care. That's all I got. Yeah, Kills are going to bring it together.
How's that pee?
Yeah.
Amazing.
That peanut butter jelly time blogger going through you quick.
Yeah.
Something to get it perfectly right back. Yeah, and Chaotic Kills are going to win by 6. That's what I got for that one. On to the last game of the night.
We all jump on that train.
Field 3, yeah, clean sweep on that one for the Kills. Prove us right. Pitches Be Crazy versus Alcoholics at a 2.5-point favorite. Is that the first time this season they've been a favorite?
I don't think so. I think they were a favorite week 1, and I think they were a favorite last week too.
Damn. Okay. Well, this will be the first week I'll pick them.
Peek 'em.
I'll peek them.
He's gonna peek.
They're gonna peak this week, and I'm gonna pick them. Boom. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Alcoholics this week as well. I got a chance to watch Pitches Be Crazy last week against Forcing Third. They still got some undeveloped talent on their team. I think as the season goes on, they'll get a little bit better, but I think that they lose this week to the Alcoholics, who are going to string together the longest winning streak of their kickball careers, continue it on.
3 in a row.
3 in a row. I mean, that's huge. There's several teams this year who don't have a 3-game winning streak. So
Last week I made the foolish mistake of not choosing Alcoholics, so I'm not going to make that mistake twice currently. So I'm definitely taking Alcoholics. I think they win by 5. I'm going to say they win this one 8-3 with their battle with Pitches Be Crazy. So
Damn, that's another clean sweep, too. This one to be close. These upsets.
So 2 things real quick. Let's knock these out. First of all, awesome job for Relay for Life. They raised almost they did raise $9,690.
it's almost 10,000.
So almost 10. I think that was our goal for the year, was 10,000.
10K.
So awesome job doing that. Also, we have the WAKA Mid-Atlantic Regional coming up. Make sure you guys get signed up for that. Still need more teams. There's still a lot of spots left open. Get on that. It's it's so much fun to go out. If you've never played in a tournament before, go out and play in a tournament. You're guaranteed 4 games of kickball. And when you go out there and wipe the field with everybody, then you're not guaranteed, but you can play up to 8 games in a day. So, is it guaranteed 3 or 4?
I think it may be 3.
Yeah, because I don't think there's all the teams in yet.
Hey, but if you guys sign up, create your teams, and get them together, we'll have enough teams.
We'll have enough teams for, yeah. And then obviously the after party afterwards at Peabody's, the hotel like a block away that you can go and drink after you play kickball all day. Go there and do that. Also, Brianna Simmons posted in the kickball page earlier today. She's moving this weekend, and she's really looking for people to help. So if you guys have a minute of time, I think it's tomorrow. Let me see. Let's see.
Is she moving to a Fingal?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Yeah, her and Fingal
Going on a Wednesday?
No, I think it's Friday. Sorry.
Maybe this week. That'd be kind of.
I don't know where it's
Like,
at.
sorry, nobody's coming. Get in touch with Brianna Simmons.
Yeah.
Take care of that.
Yeah.
Post on the page that you're providing beer or pizza or something, and there's a lot more people
Yeah,
to
she
show
did.
up.
I think. Yeah, she's gonna provide beer and pizza to anybody who helps her move. So if you guys want some free beer and free pizza, make sure.
Get in touch with her. Brianna Simmons. Or just look for Balls and Dolls with the tie-dye shirts during their games. And actually, they play at 6:30, field 3. Go find them, let her know. She's a little taller than me. But
I was gonna say that's not.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Tall blonde, talking to Will, probably screaming at Will.
Brett Whitworth clarifies 3 games plus elims if you qualify. So you'll get to play 3 games of kickball. It's a ton of fun. It's a lot of very competitive. Go out there and play. Go out there and have fun. Let's see. We got like 15 minutes or so.
Cool.
So now we're gonna go on to a little thing we did earlier on this year on the page. We're gonna go through some of them, and we're gonna start off as soon as we can get it queued up here. let's start this over with because you guys haven't had audio this entire time.
Oh, how did we lose audio?
Because she switched off the camera, which has Brent just so kindly informed me we were just giving you guys an outstanding slideshow of just random people.
This is a redo. This is what we've been hoping for.
So, on the Dan Levitard show, they have a segment called So and So Looks Like. What it is they completely make fun of what someone would look like relative to famous people or just something that is completely off the wall. So to use our examples, our first one would be our very own Josh Del Carr.
So I'm glad we just dry ran through that. We wanted to just distract you guys while we practice a little bit. So I look like a 16-year-old boy who lies about his age to enlist in the Union Army.
Yeah, and this isn't quite as funny because I've already said this once, but in the Union Army, a lot of people did have kickball trophies when they took the pictures when they're trying to get in. So.
That was actually as good the second time.
I think it made it even more funny that we're just going to be repeating the jokes that no one else has heard, but we have.
Right. Jeremy Smithy looks like if you had an entourage, he would be your turtle. I mean, look at those headphones and the peace sign sideways. Like, he's got it locked in. He's turtle all day, baby.
Jeremy, who would your entourage be?
Oh, I'm so glad I thought about this one. I would definitely have to go Megan. Because Megan McDowell is my road dog. Road dog, you say? Yes, road dog. We're always there for each other, and one of us will DD for the other. The second one would be my kickball wife, Sarah Schmidt.
Lots of Schmidts in your party.
Situation.
Foreshadowing, I like that.
Oh, yeah, you haven't mentioned the other
Sarah Schmidt, my kickball wife. Yeah, never a bad time when I'm hanging out with her. Nick Schmidt. Nick Schmidt, the dude who's taught me kickball from the jump. Anytime I had a question about kickball, he would come over, hey, fix this, do that. So yeah, he'd definitely be in my entourage. So those three. I'll roll with that. Next one, Joe Prezo.
Hey!
Sad
Good pronunciation.
Glad you guys missed it. Joe Prezo looks like the guy who played Goose's stunt double on Top Gun.
The stash is epic. Ladies, if you don't put that booty right on that stash, like, you are missing out.
Free mustache rides.
You can never go wrong with free mustache rides. Nathaniel George Johnson looks like the 45-year-old yellow belt doing karate with your kids. With that judging face, I could just picture what he's saying in his head right now. You're 30 gi, very bad. Your kick a suck.
Yeah. Your wax on, wax off is not so good, my friend.
Anything to add, Josh?
No. I burned my jokes out last round. Mike Kern looks like the guy who quit his very comfortable day job with a marketing firm to build his tiny house and launch his homemade organic dog food company.
The sad thing is you said it, how he was probably thinking it in this picture.
Yeah.
Like, it was perfect. Like, yeah, sold my third.
Whoa,
He's got that look
whoa.
to him, dude. Like,
I built a 4x4 house. No, Karen, I don't really think that about you. I'm just your voice in this picture. That's what I'm going for. I love you, Karen.
Alright, you can't really see it in this picture, but Ottman is a really tall fucking dude. So
is this Mike or Ben?
this is Mike, not Ben.
Oh, so Mike. Okay,
So-
Mike Ottman. Okay.
Yeah, so Mike Ottman looks like the guy who buys front row tickets to a standing room only show. Totally blocks your fucking vision. You're like, dude, who is this motherfucker in my way?
Like, really, this guy had to be first one here? Seriously? And he's going to stand right in front of me. So I'm that guy that literally has to push my girlfriend out of the way and make her feel uncomfortable because Mike Ottman's in front of me. Who does that? Mike Ottman.
My God, that does.
Mike Ottman does. So
is
this is the Rileys. The Rileys look like a married couple that doesn't have kids, but they've got two pugs named Bailey and Riley.
This is the most perfect one.
Best one. Oh my god.
I really kind of wish they had a sweater over top, just like, underneath her arms, like that would have locked this picture in better.
Dude, it looks
Also,
like,
so I think George said that Riley actually looks like that his brother's best friend played in Newfound Glory, and he has stories to tell you about it.
that you don't want to hear about. Like that one time in Tacoma. No, dude. Wow. Dude.
That didn't mix very well.
Oh my God!
Oh, Troy
wow.
Southall.
Troy.
Troy Southall looks like the narc that tries too hard to fit in with the crowd, then proceeds to ask, "You guys know where I can purchase marijuana with cash?"
I could never see that. No,
He's got that sweet peace sign sideways too, just like you. He's copying their style. Jeremy, you better get on him.
No, dude, I'm completely fine with that, dude. With that Unabomber look, I'm completely fine. You can have that, dude. Take that. Last but not least, Matt Wellbrock. Dude, he looks like the guy who leaves a putt 4 feet short and says, "That's a gimme. That's a gimme." Then picks up the ball and writes it down for par. Dude, with the headband and then the bragging with the shirt showing off Rumspringer, it looks like he's trying to show his muscles off. I could so see him. And the way he talks, man, with the herd that.
Look, I gotta give my dude Matt Wellbrock props though. Like, look how well that Under Armour matches with the rest of his jersey. Like, he is on point with his match game.
Perfectly blue headband that matches
can't hate
blue.
on that
Oh,
part.
man.
Dude, I could see him at Under Armour at the store, literally like matching swatches, trying to make sure everything goes together in color.
You got your swatches that I can match my jersey up with here? So that about does it for our Who Looks Like Who in kickball. It was pretty funny the first time around, but the second time around,
Still good, I like it.
third time around, for those of you who saw the thread a few months back, but
Make sure, if you guys see some people and you want to post some more jokes that are fun without being offensive, please keep them coming. That thread's hilarious.
The more offensive, the better, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, but then you get people that are going to get butt hurt, and then there'll be some large argument.
They'll get over it.
games. Okay. So, after doing the spreads last week, Noctur came in for Jamie, decided to make his picks, and boy, did he screw up.
Yeah, totally bombed. I didn't even pick one game. That really hurt me.
It worked for me, 'cause
that'll get you every time.
I went 5-4. He ended up, what'd you go, 4-4?
4-4, yeah.
So it worked out perfectly. Maybe the game he got wrong, or right, he never picked.
We could have had a 3-way tie. You know, Jamie, myself, and you. We could all take shots together, but it wasn't to be.
So Josh, what is Noctur drinking this week? And let's settle a bet.
We've got some Captain Morgan Spice Rum. We've got some Smirnoff Kissed Caramel, or Caramel, depending on where you're from. We've got some Burnett's Lime Flavored Vodka.
This is the key, I think.
Yeah.
This is what's really going to set this drink off.
It's gonna pair with that caramel nicely. Let's do a little
Hey,
bit.
at least you weren't like me last week. I think I did it halfway through the show and had to, bitter beer face it and everything. It was,
And then we've also
What are
got
we at the end?
some Smirnoff
Yeah, you're at
whipped
the end,
cream
too.
flavored vodka. So it's a real fruity, caramelly spiced shot we've got here this week for Noctur.
so I think Noctur is probably just going to do 1 week.
Nope. I'm in for the long haul.
So we're going to have you come back next week and be part of the Peanut Gallery,
Yeah.
or at least be part of the show. We're
Yeah.
fine with that.
Cheers.
For losing.
Yeah, gonna get a Coke.
Here's to the lines.
Yes, to the lines.
Not bad.
Not as horrible as you may think.
It didn't really smell. And
Yeah, there it is. The bitter beer face coming on.
It'll very late, show up to discussing this.
So it creeped up on you, just wasn't blatantly.
It had to sit for a while until it was like concrete, like
that's outstanding.
Oh.
Well, we're closing in to the end of our show. We're going to do a segment called Now Let's Wing It because we're out of material. And
Thanks, teams, for not sending us more footage.
so this week I started binge watching Lost again. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Lost before.
After the first episode, I was like, "This is stupid. I'm out."
You're stupid. What's your idea of Lost?
I got lost watching Lost.
Well, you guys are a bunch of idiots. So I finished the first season in a day and a half. That's 24 episodes, an hour apiece. So I have exams this week, so that was good study time.
You studied while you watched, right?
No, it's too
You're doing it
confusing.
wrong.
I have to really pay attention to Lost.
I thought you were talking about your schoolwork. It was really confusing.
No.
I think we literally just started a new segment.
What's that?
What did you watch this week?
I've been all about Silicon Valley. Like,
Oh, man, I did
haven't
watch
watched
that.
before, but it is like on point, and I'm all about it. I'm kind of sad I'm not watching it right now. I'm doing this stupid podcast.
Silicon Valley on HBO. What episode are you on?
I'm only on episode 5 of season 1.
Oh,
so,
boy,
yeah, I've got a lot of
man.
work to do. Like, I mean, I could be getting busy right now, but I'm
So I just watched the first episode of season 3 on Sunday, right
Yeah,
after
it
Game of
just came,
Thrones.
yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic show. If you haven't seen Silicon Valley yet, check it out on HBO. Wonderful.
Me personally, I've been trying to catch up on Daredevil. I really thought that was I thought it was going to be horrible. I mean, like, dude, it's a blind superhero. How is this cool?
Well,
Nothing against
I
blind
mean, there's a lot of history to Daredevil as well. I mean, I love the comic. I don't really like the. I mean, the series was still good. The best Daredevil though was with Ben Affleck. I think that's my favorite.
Isn't he bad?
I'm just joking.
Isn't he Batman?
Complete joke to anybody who's seen that movie.
Me personally, besides Daredevil, Sunday, everybody, Game of Thrones. Season 6, I think it could be, Dude, it's Game of Thrones. I don't need to say anything. Everybody who watches Game of Thrones, the game is the shit. The show is the shit.
I'm just worried because now they're going off of his notes. Like, he hasn't written any of this yet, and they got notes for his upcoming books from him, and now they're kind of writing their own script for Game of Thrones without any guidance from the books at all. So I'm kind of worried they're going to either screw it up, or the books in the show are going to be so divergent that it's going to be hard to, after watching the show, go back and read the books and be like, wait, this isn't what happened in the show.
Who does it that way anyways? Like, you either read the books ahead of time, or you're all about the
Right.
show.
Well, the problem is Martin, he hasn't written the books yet, and they've caught up so fast with him, and he hasn't published another book.
Well, then don't watch season 6, because it's only going to get worse, probably.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean, dude, everything I've seen. I mean, I don't read the books, but everything I've seen looks. I mean, it's perfect. Everything stays in line. I mean, they keep the houses completely separate. I mean, to me, I think they can keep the lineage somewhat going without completely screwing it up.
I read the books. I think they did a really good job leading up to this point, with keeping in line with the books. They kind of fast forward through a lot of it, and then came back to some other books. But it all ended up making sense in the end, so I'm kind of worried now.
Personally, whenever I read books and then I see either the show or the movie, like, the book is always better, so...
Yeah, you've got like 900 pages to elaborate on something that they showed in like a 2-minute,
great
cut. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's why a show is good,
Book's
because
strong.
they spent, like, the first season is how many hours long, so, like, you get a lot more time, whereas a movie... Like Harry Potter, you get an hour and a half. Christopher Columbus butchers the first 2 movies of the Harry Potter series. Just terrible movies, awful. I just skip those when I watch the Harry Potter series.
Yeah. Anybody? I'm Fear the Walking Dead. I mean, it's not Walking Dead. Whatever. I don't know how y'all. Do either one of y'all watch it?
I watched the first, like, 4 seasons and then I stopped.
Yeah, I watched the first 3, and I haven't caught up since then.
So I'm the only one here with The Walking Dead.
At some point, I'll be back on it, but it's not right now.
Yeah, dude, it's starting to get good. I mean, Fear the Walking Dead is a completely different show. It's the West Coast version.
Yeah.
It goes back to the beginning of Walking Dead, so it's literally season 1, but in California. So it literally
Starts at the same time across the country.
Basically, yeah, obviously, but yeah, it basically gives you the West Coast side of it. So I don't know. Anybody got anything else on TV? Megan, Paula, you guys watch anything interesting? Nothing?
Just shake your heads no.
Kill me, yeah. They said no, guys, so we're good. I think we're pretty much wrapped up. Guys, girls, don't forget the WAKA Mid-Atlantic Tournament.
Yes,
Sign up.
please
Time is
sign
running
up.
out. Do not forget.
Also, don't forget, take videos, even if it's just one video of a great play you had this week. Message me, message Jeremy, message Brent,
Brian.
or Brian, or anybody that you see on the podcast or runs the league, and they'll get the videos to us. If you have something funny that happens at the bar on video, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Except karaoke on Friday night.
Please don't send us karaoke.
And if you want to be talked about, come buy these dudes a drink in the bar.
Yeah.
They may be there. If they're there, find them out, give them a drink, maybe make them buy you a drink, whatever. Either way, they may talk about you that way.
I talk about forcing third base every week now, pretty much, because those guys always make a point to invite me out to their practices, and it's not special treatment. It's because now I'm learning their names. I know who they are. I see them on the fields a lot, so I pay more attention to them than I know who they are. So it's easier to talk about people when you know who they are. You know, if I don't know who you are on the field, if Jeremy doesn't know who you are, if Jamie or Knocker or anybody that we have on doesn't know who you are, it's hard to talk about you. It's hard to bring you up. And next week we'll be more prepared for the video highlights with names. But this week was a struggle to even put this podcast together today. So
Struggle snuggle right there.
struggle snuggle.
So like I've been saying every single weekend, I'm gonna keep saying it. Make us talk about you. Voicing Third Base is listened. Everyone else is getting highlights to us. They're listening. Do the same thing. You guys are upset you're not on the podcast. There's no videos. We're not talking about you. Make us talk about you. Record your games.
Don't send them corrupt files.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy Edge.
It's twice. So I guess we're pretty much done. You guys good?
Yeah, and
So-
we didn't lose signal this entire podcast.
So for Jeremy Smithy, Josh Del Carr, Alex Knocker, Dave Sizz.
Yeah, hit stream. Yeah.